I'm Cephas Miningou. I'm the financial auditor for the Africa region. Today I'd like to share a little bit of what I see when I go to Madagascar. I have the opportunity to travel 2 or 3 times a year to the Africa region to do project visits. Something significant that happened recently in Madagascar is that one family, their house burnt down and they had to squat and actually they are still squatting today with another family, sponsored family that graciously accepted to have them staying at their house. And as a very good expression of what we mean by community of compassion, the project team, the local leaders, and the other sponsored families are discussing how they can help this family either to have a small piece of land where they can build and have their own house, or another rent situation where the family can have a roof where they can stay and the child can go back to school and have a normal, dignified life. This is a really good example of how sponsorship goes way beyond just providing school fees or nutritional assistance into solving problems that our sponsors face right there. You have to understand that the situation of this family is such that the father's main job is to patch tires on the roadside. When people have a flat tire, they just roll their bicycles down. And it's a very, very poor paying job. And their families lived in a house that was a 1-room house with about 8 persons living in that house at the time. And it's very small. It's about 10 by 10. And so they were already living in pretty difficult conditions. And then on top of that, they got the fire that came and burned the house down. So it's been a really difficult time, I'm sure, for the family. We talk about community of compassion, but what does that really mean? It means that the community would be concerned about one another when situations like the one we're talking about happen, so that instead of just counting on external resources, they'll pull themselves together and sit down and discuss the situation that a family member might be going through, and pulling the families together to look for solutions for one single family that is struggling is the most beautiful part of the story, I think.